What's up, y'all? I got a guest star here today, my good friend Jason.
Hello.
And we're gonna be talking about some Halo 5, which we were trying to do a last video, and it just was too long, and we could not figure out how to edit. So,
yeah. If you guys know an editor, please tell us.
We're just gonna be talking about some Halo 5. I'm gonna cover some more Halo Infinite stuff and more videos. So, today we're gonna be going over multiplayer, ranked, and Warzone, and
a couple of the new weapons and skins that they added as well.
Yeah, in general. Alright, so first topic, we're going to be going over multiplayer such as the modes like Slayer, Captured Flag, Infected, and like the featured modes. So, yeah, you can do Slayer, and I'll do Capture the Flag, and then you do Infected, and I do the special modes. So, you go over Slayer first.
All I heard was Slayer. Anyways, Slayer sounds fun. Slayer's a pretty good game, actually. It's just your classic 4v4. It's like an instant game.
Basically a team deathmatch, pretty much.
Yeah, it's all it is. And it's, you start off with your basic UNSC rifle, and, is it UNSC or UNCS?
UNSC, which is the
I had it right the first time.
MA5B, which the Halo Reach and Halo Infinites, they would be called the Halo MA40.
And then
UNSC.
your basic Magnum.
Yep. Which that's actually not in Halo Infinite anymore. It's called the Sidekick.
Yeah.
Which is really weird, but I'll cover that later.
Yeah, and the Magnum, essentially the Magnum, I mean, if you're new to the game and you're playing Slayer, it's going to be your Magnum. That's your main weapon. The UNSC rifle, it's okay. It's okay. It does decent damage. Putting my phone aside.
It does good damage. It's just not good at long range.
No.
With the Halo Infinite, it's better.
Yeah, and the maps are pretty small, but there's still some sort of long range distance involved, and the Magnum is literally like a sniper rifle.
It's a sniper rifle.
It's a bite-sized sniper rifle. That's what it is. Yeah. It's got this tiny little circular reticle. It is super accurate, and if you can hit your headshots, you're good for the whole game, as long as you have that Magnum.
Exactly.
And yeah, I mean, the game mode is pretty fun.
It's pretty simple. It's not too whole lot to cover, but yeah.
I mean, it's essentially just running around the map looking for somebody to fight, and then in a 1v1, it's essentially who has the better aim and who can aim at your head first.
Or who can get the melee out first.
Yeah, definitely. If you hit somebody in the with a melee, it cracks their shields, and then you can finish them with the Magnum or the AR.
Or the Spartan Charge.
Spartan Charge is really fun, actually. He was playing.
Yeah.
And some guy Spartan charged our AFK teammate, and then 2 seconds afterwards we Spartan charged him.
He was playing it, so it was like teammate died by Spartan charge, and so we went up behind the guy, and Jason was playing during this time, and so he Spartan charged the guy. He just went flying.
Dude, it was like a Spartan charge train. Oh my god.
It was insane.
He was awesome.
So
yeah.
That kind of covers it for Slayer, right?
Except for one thing.
Okay.
Be prepared to leave if your match is going bad, because first of all, with our luck anyways, I don't know how it is for you guys. You guys might be lucky and get the sweat team, and then the other team sucks. But for us, we always get bad players and amateurs, and they waddle around the map. They don't shoot at the enemies. They shoot at you. They don't know that they're on your team. And then the other team is like super sweaty. They get assassinations. They can shoot you from long distances. I like to call him the adapter. If you try to charge at him, he'll kill you first. If you try to snipe him, he'll snipe you first. If you try to spray him, he hits you in the head more times than you do, and he kills you first.
Fact.
And if you can forget it about all the other types of methods, because they can pretty much get you any way they want.
Camo with energy sword. That is.
The campers.
Me and Jason were playing a game last night, right? I think we were playing last night.
Yeah.
So we were playing last night, and so we were playing this Covenant flagship map, which is. It's a decent map. It's more long distance compared to a lot of other ones. So,
big alien themed kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we were playing, and so we were on like the deck part where there's like a bridge that stretches across the whole map. And so I was on the bridge part. I don't remember where Jason was in particular. So I killed one guy. I turn around. I see this like little blob of like. I don't know, like it was really weird.
It was like a blob of the surroundings, like meshed together.
Yeah.
And then the guy stood up, boom, and you realized he had active camo on with an energy sword.
Like, That's the worst type of player besides
It's
a
like-
camper and besides a crawler with like some dude with a sniper.
It's like dealing with Slenderman, dude. Like, you don't see him until he's right there behind you, ready to kill you.
Weirdly enough, whenever you have camo, it goes so quick. But then when the enemy has camo, it goes like forever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's
So just brace your fingers to
Yeah.
hit that quit button.
yeah, just bear in mind that Slayer can get bad.
Yeah, it's
especially
a
competitive.
50-50 chance that you get put with the bot team or the God Squad,
Yeah.
depending on what your luck looks like. If you got that lucky clover,
Yeah.
the lucky clover in your pocket.
So now stop talking about Slayer.
It's his
Now
turn.
it's my turn for talking about some Capture the Flag. So in particular, I don't play much Capture the Flag because it's not so much of a heavy game mode that you see a lot, but it's more of like an anniversary game mode. So once you play it, the main goal is for you to capture the enemy flag, bring it back to your base, and have your flag there once you get the flag. I played a good bit of Cap Flag. So the thing is that you can't place your flag once the enemy has your flag because then you just
Just
can't do
looking
it.
at the floor.
Yeah, you're just pretty much either killing people or just trying to wait for your teammates to get your flag back to the base, which you basically, like in Call of Duty, you either just get the flag real quick, like once it's on the floor, you either just go to it and it automatically goes back to your base, or either you have to carry it.
The problem is that you can't use weapons during holding the flag,
You only have
and your speed is reduced
Oh,
dramatically.
oh, yeah.
So your best bet is to hope that you're on a high ridge so you can just boost off and hopefully you can get far enough to somebody else pick it up. That's really all it is just hot potato until one of you guys drops it and the team
Yeah.
gets it back.
Especially in Halo Infinite, it's going to be more player based, so there's going to be more players, more vehicles,
Less AI.
and yeah, let's say
Thank
of
God.
course. And so the maps will be bigger. So it requires you for more ground vehicles, more strategic layouts and play. So really Capture the Flag is kind of simple. With the map that I played, it was really close quarters. I mean, like super close quarters. You had like it was jungle, and you had each base on either side, and then you had a river splitting, or like a little stream splitting it down the middle of the map, and then in other maps was like the Blood Gulch, which is the most iconic map in Halo history, and yeah, with the map that I played, it was really close quarters. I got the flag majority of the time, but yeah, my teammates did absolutely nothing. So
That's
Capture the
much
Flag is
what
pretty
it is.
simple, along with Slayer. So let's move on to Infection, which that is your topic.
Oh yeah, infection is fun, guys,
Oh, yeah.
but you can definitely get mobbed. So essentially, infection, you start off with shotguns and assault rifles,
Depending
And,
on how it works.
depending on the map.
Usually it's shotguns and pistols.
Yeah, shotguns and pistols or something. And there are like 3 or 2 infected players, and they have energy swords.
Mhm.
And you're a Spartan, and if you're a Spartan, your goal is to survive. Or if you're a infected, then you have to infect as many Spartans as you can. And there's 2 important things in this game mode. Getting the last Spartan standing will get you literally like 50 points.
Yeah, you'll go
And
high up in the league.
Being the last Spartan standing will
Yeah.
get you a good like 30 or something.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
And getting kills is like 5 points a kill if you're Spartan, 10 points a kill if you're a zombie. So there's a lot of good camping spots all around. You have to crouch, you have to
It's very
jump up.
strategical, but it's also very fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of different hiding places, and you have to do a number of different maneuvers to actually get to them. So,
It really just depends on what map
Yeah.
you have.
and
What
if
you-
you're infected, one of your forms of mobility is taken. You can either sprint and crouch, which is what people do if the boost is disabled, excuse me, or if you're boosting, if you have boost only and you just waddle. Most people like crouch to juke shots or jump up and boost forward. You can get players on high ledges and jump over them. Because I mean, aerial shots are hard to hit, but at the same time they're not. It just depends on what angle you're jumping at them from. And then there's a bunch of weapons hidden all around the map, like the Hydra launcher, the saw, a couple others, shotgun ammo, of course.
Especially
yeah.
if like a player is dead, you get
Oh yeah.
more shotgun ammo.
And that's essentially it. Is just remember, guys, don't take it too seriously because it's Slayer.
It's Slayer, but with like fun.
Yeah, you can die like that, or you could have a good match and you could win. either way, you're going to get to play. It's not one of those matches you die, you have to wait 15 minutes to respawn or something stupid.
And like you have a
Respawn
constant
times,
like,
dude.
you have like a constant of 3 matches where you continuously don't have any kills, like such as like in competitive like SWAT.
Yeah.
Basically, like it's so hard to hit headshots depending upon like what your settings are. So yeah.
Yeah, and just don't get annoyed if there's campers.
Yeah.
There are so many campers in that game mode,
Yeah.
but if you're one of them, if you're a fellow camper, that's the game mode for you. You can sit there with your energy sword, with your shotgun in a little house. People actually, there's these crates all around the map, and they can like, if you melee them, you can move them.
Yeah, especially on this one map where it has like a huge door that opens up.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
that
it's
one.
Like in the middle. So there's just like 2 crates. You either stack them up and you just melee them. And also, one more topic that I would that I'm going to incorporate in infected. So I did kind of realize when you're infected, you either have the camo and your boost, and you have like sprint enabled, and then you have like the other guys where they have sprint and boost. Like depending upon if you're infected first, and then you have like a colleague with you that's infected, your colleague would have sprint and boost, and then you would have sprint, boost, and camo. And then if like more people would be infected, or they just have walking and then boost. That's it. Yeah. So there's kind of subclasses in when you're infected. So yeah, that's infected basically.
That did nothing. That did nothing. My hair is too long. I gotta get a cut.
But now, talking about anniversary game modes, or just like like other special game modes.
I will play with this bass.
Like the most randomest thing in the world. So,
just keep talking.
In particular, with the anniversary game modes, you got like OG game modes like Oddball, or a few others. You got Capture the Flag. Other game modes where they have like different guns in there. Really, anniversary isn't so like a whole lot. Then you got Action Sack, which is like community-based game modes where you have like OG weapons, creator-based maps, or creator-based game modes, and like Hardpoint, like from Call of Duty, where you go to like a huge box and you're just sitting there for like a few minutes, and then it's your objective that you capture. But yeah, that really covers multiplayer for y'all. So let's go through some competitive game modes. You can talk about some if you want to.
Competitive game modes, there are 2 that me and Owen specifically play.
Yes.
It is 2v2 if we're playing together, and if not, we always go into SWAT. And I'll start off with 2v2, which is essentially, it's a 2v2, that's what it is, but essentially, it's like imagine playing Slayer, I said Slayer on purpose, by the way, Slayer, but it's just 2 players. There's a bunch of different weapon varieties all around the map. You have to try to stick together, because if you don't, you can get singled out, and melee, hitting shots with magnums, sniper rifles, all the basics like that are incorporated into Slayer. That's essentially what you have to have for the 2v2. And you could either get put against some duo who camps with a needler and active camo, or an energy sword and active camo, or you could get against teams that are equally matched to you, and some that are just now starting the game. It really just depends on your level and your luck. So me and Owen get paired against some pretty sweaty teams most of the time, but we can normally come out on top. But
yeah,
just be warned. It's competitive modes, guys. Like, you're not gonna run into people trying to tickle you with a with an AK-47.
So
even though that's not in the game, yeah.
So 2v2 is basically Slayer combined with me and another teammate, and then the other teammates have 2 as well. And then you just basically have like other other guns in there. But then with SWAT, so SWAT is, you of course can invite your other players. So for instance, me and Jason have recently started to play some SWAT. Mainly, I've been focusing on SWAT just because like it's a really hard game mode to play. And so in particular, when I play it, you have to hit headshots. So headshots is like your main incorporation of what you have to do in the game. So in particular, you hit the headshot, boom, person's dead. If you hit the body shot, it takes like 5 shots or something to like actually kill the person. So in particular, it's a hard game mode, but it's fun in general. But letting you guys know, you're not gonna get as much kills as you are gonna get in like Slayer or Domination or just other games in particular. So keep in mindset that your SWAT game modes will suck. That you won't get a lot of kills. For me, for instance, I got like 3 games in a row where I crapped out the majority of the time. But in particular, you can get like really good teammates and really good gameplay. It just depends on the enemy, the map, and your players and your skill level. Other than that, that's about it.
Can't get this hair out of my face.
Yeah, that's really about all we're gonna cover.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Warzone. I mean, there's not really a whole lot to go with Warzone. Really, it's just like a big boss battle with like PvP and PvE. So other than that, Warzone's just really simple. But yeah,
that's really it.
So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll cover some more Halo lore in the future.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and share this video with your friends if you like this. And
yeah, so hopefully my friend Jason will be coming over for more videos in the future. I'll definitely be doing more stuff like news related to Halo Infinite, like if more stuff comes out, but I'm going to be doing Halo lore stuff related to like lores, the faction of characters, the games, and whatever. But make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, turn on post notifications, like and subscribe, and go look at our channel, which we've officially made together, called Dark Spirits, where we're about to post a video here soon related to that channel, talking about stuff, talking about what we'll be doing together on that channel. So yeah, and then my friend Jason will have his channel here soon, specifically about his stuff and what he will do. This channel is about, I guess, what I would do, and if I bring any friends along the way. So yeah.
Yep.
So if you guys have enjoyed, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.